So out of those things in my head, I said the following I can express. So that came to my expressible sounds, the consonants. And then I said that I also have vowels, which I can give animation to those consonants. I can express them. I discovered them and I found some numbers of them. Then I can say there's vowels. Then the vowels can go there any direction. Then I said, no, you have only 3 ways to go. Those are all arbitrary. Know what I'm saying? 3 ways to go. No, I want my vowel this way, that way. I talk to my mom this way, my dad this way. You know what I mean? So they say, no, don't do it. Nature doesn't operate that manner. Right? Or expression doesn't. So it has something to do also probably, my thinking is our brain capacity. Brain capacity, what we can handle, so that we can really, did I say the word mapping?
Yes.
Mapping? Because what happens is the hypothesis behind this is, we have ability to map. So I can take, if I have a model, I can use that model to project onto another scene. That ability I have. I have a set of words. And then I go to the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? And then I apply them, mapping it. I don't invent new words. I mean, that's the whole, again, another Indian discovery. That is, the cosmos somehow is mapped in our body. Do you get that? There's a mapping here. I mean, this, I say it's scientific in the sense, what else? Is there a helium, hydrogen? There is, there's something is there. Should be somehow, I must know it. You see what I'm saying? Nobody can prove it, but that's the assumption. That is, it is not that some God exists somewhere, you are the God. The entire creative elements are there. So which means all manifestable sounds, all natural objects, everything that is there is here. Only thing is, I have to find. Then you say, no, I'm limited. I have this thing, I can only say this. Then Panini comes, no, you're not limited. Through that also you can. Because there comes the mapping. That you take these 52 letters, you know what I'm saying? Which you are now capable of saying, and you can use them to do Christianity, to Buddhism, to America, to India, to Australia, oceans. You know what I'm saying? You don't need extra words. That's the mapping. In the sense that how do I describe, and the assumption is the ability of describing, that you can experiment yourself. A set of words you take, and then you try to paint a new picture, a new statement. You know what I'm saying? Which is basically, this tree looks like that tree. My mom, this woman looks like my sister. You know what I'm saying? That kind of a metaphorical, allegorical statements, which also is part of literature. We may come to that. All right, so where we are now? So we have these semi-vowels, we combine them. So you let us say tia, tla, tra, tua. Okay. So let us say krutitva. So double ta is the second one. Double ta, datta. Krutitva. Okay. So let us say, so now what happened is we have 2 compound letters, another 2 compound, and 1 compound, 1 more compound. Okay? Let us say Sambhrama.
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 Okay? So when you do sam, this happens, and brahma. Brahma. Brahma.
Sambhrama.
Sambrama. All right. So that's okay. Let us see. In the book, I don't know whether they have how much they have gone into. They have a copy of the book. All right. So let us see. All right. No, they have a good study here. Okay. All right. So go on to this this page. You have this page, list of consonant clusters. Do you see this?
Page number what?
Page 18. It might have an old book though.
List of consonant clusters.
Yeah. Got it? What page is that?
It's
Yeah.
18 only.
18, okay,
Yeah.
18. Okay, 18. Page 18. Page 18 in this. Right. So try to, so for example, let us do this Kriya now. K-T-R-Y-A. You know? Kataraya.
Traya.
No. Doka Traya.
Traya.
No.
Traya.
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 Right.
Traya. No.
Traya.
It's in
Only
Traya.
Traya.
Ka is there in this thing. Yeah. See, Ka is not pronounced.
Traya.
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 Ka is the hiccup.
Traya.
Ka is the hiccup. Ka sound is not manifesting.
So you're touching the car, but that's it.
Right. Right.
Traya.
Traya.
Not try. Well, if you that's the
Traya.
practice. That's the practice. That's the practice.
Like in music, you touch a note, but you don't say it.
That's the practice. They did this as purely breathing drills.
Traya.
You know, there's a guy called Ganesha.
No.
Ganesha, do you have heard Ganesha? Ganesha. So Ganesha has the Sahasranama. I think whoever invented Ganesha, they said that, look, Ganesha likes sounds. Know what I'm saying? So basically, you start a little slow, and then Ganesha sounds become tougher and tougher. Which means that suppose you can do all Ganesha's names, your breath is complete. Normally you can't go more than 300. You can't handle it. So then they become stronger and stronger. Then again what they will do is, as you suppose you say, no, I can move forward, then they will make longer and longer. So that you can't breathe anymore. And his name could be like 30 syllables wide. Okay? So you are expected to say that the whole one breath. Then he said, no, I can't do it. You know what I mean? So I think that's a funny invention of saying to test people. Your yoga, your abhyasa, your breathing and so on, so that you really are master of yourself. But Ganesha, I mean, the logic there is that they gave him the thing called, what do you call? That is, he destroys the difficulties. So if you really have that skill, difficulty will not come anyway, you know what I mean? So you have a brighter mind. So anyway, so go for that. And then maybe you can get up this getting too hard. And so this is a very interesting one called there's a letter here wa ka kya wa. Now kya, let us say kya itself is compounded. Kya is ka and sha. Sha. So kya. So you are doing ka and sha. Ka and sha. Kya. Again, the mouth has to be fully open. If mouth is not fully open, nothing will happen again. All right. Kya. So now we have wa, ka, kya, wa. Wa, kya, wa. Wa, kya, wa.
This kha is not like a half kha and ya, it's not same sound.
Not ka. Kya. Eating ka. Ka and sha. Ka and sha. Ka and sha.
But if we say half kha and ya, how it...
That's wrong because people can't do it, they slaughter it. I think they're free to slaughter, but they should not call them Sanskrit. My difficulty is that people fool us by making these totras and so on. They think they're doing good to us. They're not doing good to themselves. They're not going to anyone. Nobody listens to it. But because of these funny rituals we have with us, that we say, all right, take some money and do this. So then we kind of out of convenience. So that's again why I brought the children thing before. We have to sow that human biology has this power. You know what I mean? Whether they can experiment it or not, I do not know. But at least we experience it ourselves and convey it. Now convey it, you can't directly tutorialize it. Nobody will listen. Right? But if you experience it and feel good about it, people may notice. Just like you're noticing here.